What's up? As always, it's me, Waifu Belector, the only fair human on earth, here to talk about what's new with Xbox. Cause oh no, oh lord, oh my, what is happening with the X-Boys? Have they given up? Have they had enough? Well, let's talk about it. And remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. So before we can start theorizing and irresponsibly speculating, we have to go over the actual news. News that comes from well-known industry insider Jeff Grubb. You see, Jeff was addressing some recent rumors that certain Xbox games like Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush may soon be coming to PlayStation and Nintendo consoles. And during this, he basically confirmed that yes, that's what he's been hearing too, but that's not all. According to Jeff, an entire slate of Xbox titles are being considered internally at Xbox to possibly be released for PlayStation consoles. Other than Hi-Fi and Sea of Thieves, rumored games include Starfield, Flight Simulator, Halo Infinite, Pentiment, Grounded, and the entire Gears of War series. Even upcoming games like Indiana Jones and the leaked Doom Year 1 are part of this. Now, naturally, these rumors left people wondering about the future of Xbox, and so in response to this, Xbox head Phil Spencer took to X, formerly called Twitter, to say that they would be addressing the future of Xbox during a business update event next week. And that brings us up to date with the new Xbox rumors. So now we can get into the good stuff, theorizing and speculation. Now obviously the business event next week will likely provide us with at least a slightly more clear image of the future. But for now, we'll just use the info we have and address the obvious question to the best of our ability. What does this mean for Xbox, if anything? What does it mean that flagship Xbox titles and other exclusives are going to competing platforms? And we don't know that that's 100% happening right now, but let's pretend it's confirmed. What this means more than anything is that Xbox is following through with intentions they've made decently clear for years now. The future of Xbox is Game Pass. It's the idea of Netflix for games. It's streaming and cloud-based gaming. Xbox has made it obvious for years at this point that that is the direction they plan to go in, and these rumors simply seem to be further evidence of that. Obviously though, some of us are gonna look and say, well, does this mean that Xbox is giving up? And you know, to me, the answer is yes and no, because I think Xbox had quote unquote given up years ago when they started making a significant push into Game Pass. To me, that was the beginning of the end of Xbox as one of the big three console manufacturers anyway. Of course, they still have consoles right now, but I think that's because the plan clearly isn't finished. And so these new rumors of Xbox exclusives no longer being exclusive isn't really a giving up moment, because we're far beyond that. At this point, it's just part of the plan. A plan that involves using acquisitions and Microsoft technological infrastructure to cement yourself firmly in gaming even if you don't have a console to sell. Xbox likely plans to eventually do away with new consoles and simply plaster Game Pass on every device possible, including Nintendo systems and PlayStations. And PlayStation would likely consider it in some form because Xbox would no longer have competing hardware. Xbox has had the smallest install base for a long time and are showing no signs of closing the gap anytime soon. So locking exclusives to their console isn't nearly as beneficial as when PlayStation and Nintendo do it. Conversely, Xbox stand to gain the most from distributing all platforms' content in comparison to Nintendo and PlayStation. And so that's what we're seeing here, or rather hearing in the rumor mill. Xbox seem to have stopped fighting the original battle and are now instead building themselves up in a way that really only they can. So yes, for what it's worth, I do think Xbox will eventually be all the way out of the console manufacturing game, but not out of gaming. And who's to say that gaming won't go in such a way that PlayStation and Nintendo have to follow suit? Although it doesn't seem like it now, maybe streaming and cloud infrastructure can get to a point where owning a big bulky console feels unnecessary. And if that were to happen, Xbox will have been the first to the party, and the tables are completely flipped in terms of who has a solid foothold in gaming. But right now, going that far seems unlikely. Plus, all of this is completely hypothetical. I guess my ultimate point is that I don't think these rumors are something that should make you worried about the future of Xbox. I think it should make you excited for it. Xbox is gonna change, and I may have some ideas, but we'll have to wait to see exactly how it's gonna change. Regardless, I'm willing to bet it'll make for an exciting time in gaming, but we'll get a better idea of where we stand on this whole theoretical Xbox timeline when we get the business event update next week. For now, feel free to drop your comments telling me how stupid and wrong I am, or like and subscribe if you actually enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I am Waifu Belector. I am just a normal guy. I like hentai, and I really want that new Doom on PlayStation. Goodbye.